This is what happened last time on the Waffle Bros.
I wish I had some sort of extreme fetish, okay? It's probably one of those, like, you know, grass is always greener things, and they're like,
yeah, because the thing is, because if you have that
you have no idea how miserable we are.
Yeah, because you don't want to have to be like, you're 2 months into a really, really healthy relationship.
But no one ever wants to spread their asshole and you know, turn a leaf blower toward it.
It's like, baby, just for something different, just some pie in the sky thinking here.
Put some pie in the ass.
What if you take this entire package of googly eyes that I got from Amazon and put them all over your left tit?
Okay, you know,
and then jiggle it.
I'm gonna be real with you there. I would have, if it were me, I'd be like, okay, I thought you were gonna ask for something weird.
Instead, you want Cthulhu boobs.
Yeah, the boob of 1,000 eyes. I mean, there's this one thing I heard about before. This is one of those, like, when fetishes and kinks go wrong kind of things. But there was this, like, really rich Russian dude who, his girlfriend did the more extreme thing than getting the boob enhancement.
Yeah, got the re-virginizing.
She got the hymen restoration thing.
Which is like barely a thing medically at all.
I think we may have talked about this in the channel recently.
I can't remember.
But like, he was like, oh my God, that's so amazing. And for some reason she was like, yay, let's do it again. And then she kept doing it again.
Until it destroyed her body, basically.
Like she almost died, which is not funny.
It's not funny.
But there's something situationally kind of, it's like, it's one of those things where someone's almost dying to do something that you can't actually do, which is re-virginize. You know? It's like, it's not a thing.
I'm not sure what it's a metaphor for, but it feels like it's a solid metaphor for something.
It feels like a metaphor for the end times. That's what it feels like to me.
Yeah, that our reach is exceeding our grasp, and yet we're fisting it.
Now, you know, if we go full cyberpunk style, and I've said this before, like the moment that I could start replacing my flesh body with cold hard steel or tungsten or, you know, whatever the fuck, I'm totally doing it.
But
I'm totally doing it.
I'm not doing not the Elon model. Fuck that.
Yeah, look, I'm getting whatever is the best model and isn't controlled by somebody else. I want open source. I want an open source.
Yes.
Mechanical body. Thank you very much. And I'm gonna insist that it not have Wi-Fi. I don't want my body having Wi-Fi.
Yeah, that's why you see people pulling out wires in all of the cyberpunk media.
Yeah.
Because you don't want any possibility of your body to be controlled by the wireless.
Yeah, that is not something
next
thing to be going down.
Yeah, next thing you know, everyone is being forced to do off-Broadway productions against their will.
Everybody dancing all the time.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, I don't want to fucking dance. I want to play video games in my head.
Yeah,
you know,
you're all, you know, it's like there's millions of people in the city all doing the Rockettes kick line thing when they're all like, I'm so thirsty.
Oh,
that is messed up.
I mean, the one problem will happen. You'll definitely get some Deus Ex shit though, where people are gonna want to, like, you know, bomb you for having a body, you know, and that kind of shit.
Yeah,
for having a cyber body.
It's
I'd keep my cyber body on the down low.
Yeah,
I mean, I know I'm telling everybody about it right now, but
you won't know later.
You know, I'd skip town. Nobody would know where my cyber body was. Thank you very much.
Start a new life with just the little squishy meat in your head that they put back into the cyber body.
And your harem of robo wives. Yeah, everybody gonna get a harem of robo wives.
I'm more into the cyber diving aspect than I am the
robo wife. Robo wife.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you plug the computer into your head, then you don't need the robo wives because it will simulate the robo wives.
Yeah, and then you don't have to clean them out.
Yeah, exactly. You don't have to like oil them and lubricate them, and not in a sexy way. We're talking about.
No, I was talking about cleaning the jizz out. That's what I was talking about when I said cleaning them out.
That's what I'm saying. It's not sexy lubrication. It's like it's scrubbing all the crevices for jizz crusticles.
Yep.
Crusticles.
I mean, that's why you have the harem of them, though.
They turn.
Yeah.
They
might not be able to fit the cleaning brush all the way up themselves, but gonna have a friend do it. This is gone.
That is whack. Okay.
This video, I did not expect to be one of the dirtier waffle videos.
Well, it's about look. It's dirty. The game is dirty.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
dirt. You get the you do the
can't
dirt.
power wash me.
You get the dirt with the dirt, and it dirties it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do the dirty.
Do the dirty and
Do the do.
do the do. That's the
Do you
way
think
that it
there's?
works.
You think there's like a okay? What alternate universes are there where instead of Mountain Dew being associated with gaming, like other companies made that pivot?
I mean, Doritos are already associated with gaming
that's true.
as well.
Yeah. So,
Mountain
okay,
Dew
so
and Doritos.
I think that there are I think there are like universes out there in the metaverse where instead of Mountain Dew and Doritos, it's like Twinkies and Cherry Coke.
Pringles and Hawaiian Punch.
See that's why I asked you, because I never would have thought that, and that's exactly the most likely alternate universe, and I want that to be.
Okay, I'll tell you what's weird though. I don't understand. Like, I've never had whatever the fuck G Fuel is, and I think
don't
it's a
want to.
drink. I think.
Yeah, I think it's a gaming thing.
But-
is it the Mountain Dew gaming fuel? Is
I
that
guess
what it
so.
is?
I don't know.
What the fuck?
But like,
Why am I angry about it?
I've never seen it in the store. I've never seen the actual product
yeah, but I see the
being
advertisements.
sold anywhere.
What the fuck? Yeah.
But like every streamer is sponsored by them. So
it seems like you guys need to just spend a little more money on distribution.
I mean, I guess it probably sells a whole bunch. I don't fucking know. And I'm not like hating on it or anything here.
Yeah,
like whatever.
But that was in my head. I was like, why do I hate it? And I think it's just because once you've had something advertised to you unsuccessfully enough times,
Oh yeah.
then you hate it.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
That's absolutely the way it works. Okay, seriously, I was about to start raging out because that one zone
We're making Pringles.
not-
We're making Pringles and Punch
Pringles and Punch
into a thing. Like
P2. That's
the Pringles company. For all I know, it's the same parent company. And it doesn't fucking matter. But because we live in the cyber dystopia.
also Julius Pringle is the man's name,
Oh my God.
and Julius Pringle feels no shame.
Okay. Do you think that they would let me be the VTuber of him? Because
I'm
that's how you
Julius
make it happen.
Pringle.
That's how you make it happen. The P,
Oh, yeah.
The P fuel. Oh wait, no.
Oh,
no.
It
What
really
is-
hits the P
no.
spot.
I can be the VTuber of, and I'm up for this, guys. Pringles and Hawaiian Punch. I am up for it. I will do it.
You
we
really
will
think
do it.
that our YouTube channel is
Being viewed by
is
the vehicle for this?
no is the resume for being a brand representative?
No, but I will do it because which one do you want to be? Do you want to be VTube Julius Pringle, or do you want to be VTube Punchy, the Hawaiian Punch mascot?
I think you'd make a better Julius Pringle. I'm gonna be honest with you about that.
Yeah,
than me.
I would. Yeah, I knew that while I was saying it. I'm not.
I mean, I could be
What's the
virtual
word?
Kool-Aid man.
No, I think your personality is actually pretty much like Punchy.
Oh
It's
yeah. Look, if I could professionally break into things like break through walls like the Kool-Aid guy.
Man, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Punchy would ask if anybody wants a Hawaiian Punch, and when they say yes, he would punch them in the shoulder or whatever, like really hard. Or
You want a
just
punch?
Sock them. Want a Hawaiian Punch? Boom! I'm an asshole punching people. I mean, it's actually not that funny.
It's not. Doesn't
you
seem
wouldn't
like
actually
it would
do
get
that.
you invited to a lot of parties.
You
if
wouldn't
I'm gonna
actually.
Be,
The more I say it, the more I'm like,
if I'm gonna be
Corbin
real with
wouldn't
you.
do that. Yeah,
I mean,
it's funny.
I would accept that if somebody told me your job description is hitting random people.
yeah,
I
that's,
wouldn't say. I wouldn't turn them down immediately. Let's just put it like
I
that.
just found out something about myself because I just got through saying it wasn't funny, and then I was like, it is funny. like I have no constancy.
Sweet constancy. Holy shit! This
Why
is a
is this
fucking
fountain
ginormous fountain.
This fountain is thicker than my balls.
Okay, if you got ball thickening, you probably need to.
I
need to
don't.
report that to your doctor. It's not good when your heart thickens
Or your balls.
thicken.
Yeah, or your bowels. Ew. But yeah,
Yes.
I would totally. What we should do is we should get that. Next time it goes on sale, we should get a license for that. The VTuber, application, and just go ahead and take the risk and just become Punchy and Pringle. Just see if
become
they
famous for getting sued by them.
Because the thing is that because what'll happen is their lawyers will get mad, but then maybe their hip, cool marketing team will be like recognizing the opportunity. Maybe
recognizing the opportunity to sue the living shit out of us.
Yeah, like fine, you can have our copy of that software that we use to ruin your characters.
It's like I'll give you 5 million waffle dollars, which is the
currency
hot
of the waffle.
new, which is still worth more than whatever the fuck a Terra Luna dollar is. Oh,
we do live in the fucking dystopian cyber future.
My heart goes out to anyone who got crushed in the Terra Luna crypto crash because
that shit is real.
I will admit though, despite being a lover of my fellow humans, anytime that a cryptocurrency crashes, I kind of like going onto the subreddit for that cryptocurrency.
Oh, and watching the
freakouts. But the thing is, when the freakouts get too dark, then I have to shut it off. I have to shut it off when the freakouts get too dark. But yeah, that's the sort of weird
the people
weird environment we're living in right now.
You know who's looking better and better off is the people who did like what's his name from that movie Tremors, from Tremors 2.
Didn't like the lead actor or somebody from Tremors just die?
Yeah, one of the actors from Tremors just died, and it's sad. But one of the other actors...
now I feel bad for telling Uko about how shitty I thought the movie Tremors was, because I thought those movies were fucking dog shit.
I am a Tremor enjoyer.
You're a Tremorer. That's
a Tremor kind of Tremor.
That's the name for their fan group.
But
Tremorer.
One of the characters in the Tremors franchise,
Michael J. Fox. Wait, that is a fucked up joke there. Okay,
but you know what's weird is if you could have just played it off like you were making a joke about Family Ties, because the dude from Tremors, the character I'm about to talk about, played Michael J. Fox's father on Family Ties, which is a boomer show. But it existed.
Yes.
But like the prepper character,
the
real prepper character that he played.
Wait, there was a prepper. Oh, I thought I was going to say there was a prepper in Family Ties. That wasn't going to make any fucking sense at all.
This is all a roundabout way of saying anyone who invested in a bunch of a big gross of MREs, they're starting to look like they made the smart investment.
Okay, what I will say is, now that it's been so many years and people can't really trace it back to who, and I still kind of scared, so I won't name any names or tell people exactly how I knew these people, but I knew some people from a certain southern state
that shall go unnamed,
but isn't Texas, who were definitely, at least one of them was a prepper. They were
like
siblings.
A real doomsday prepper.
And
for real.
These motherfuckers had like military equipment. I didn't actually see it, but I knew other people who went there and did see it.
Crates and crates of
military
supplies.
They bought like some sort of giant gross of both Allied and Nazi like equipment,
like never used in the
probably
box.
Now
so valuable,
unbelievable amounts of money.
But then you could just get crates of sealed in their original packaging M1 Garands and freaking Kar 98K rifles.
I knew someone who went and visited them, and like they let him crack open one of these crates, and this person was of an ethnic group that was not disposed toward Nazis. Let's put it like that.
That had to have been a creep out festival in his brain.
They let him crack open one of these Nazi crates.
And so there's going to be like a shipping thing with like the stamp with the fucking swastika on it.
And he said there was like some sort of medallions or something, Nazi medallions or something.
What in the fuck?
In it. And he's like, I don't really know how to feel about this.
That had to, because the thing is, that the motherfucker who packed it
Like,
was
really would have not liked him.
Yeah, exactly. Unless.
Oh, God.
We're not okay. I'm not finishing that sentence. Yeah. So yeah, all of it is gross.
Like the person packing it is like, you fucking Nazi motherfuckers. And
and for reasons which I do not want to describe. Yeah. That is messed up.
Yeah, he said it was a feels weird moment. I believe there was some implication that a tank was also owned. So
that just seems like one tank is without a fuel.
Yeah,
I guess they had a lot of fuel, but still, it seems like if you're a prepper, it seems like you wouldn't want to be having your tank running around.
Yeah,
like when the shit goes down, you don't want to waste fuel on that tank.
Well, I mean, you could set it up as like a turret.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Just and then when the zombies come, when the zombies come, you can reposition the tank occasionally.
Squish all the zombies. Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
that's good.
That'd be pretty cool.
This was before zombie prepping. This was for like Y2K prepping or whatever the fuck. It was after Y2K.
It was after Y2K.
But when people were like, it just got delayed.
I also knew another person in this circle of people who, once again, are not being named at all by me. But, he worked at a backbone somewhere. Like an
internet
backbone.
This is not a rib place.
And
it's not barbecue.
He said that at some point in like the early 2000s, a bunch of guys from the government just came in and they took like the big like internet pipe, like I'm not like an internet
cable,
scientist, so I don't know exactly
the big tube that a big part of the internet works runs through.
And they basically attached a splitter to it and ran that splitter into a room that you weren't allowed to go in anymore. And he was like, there's that room that I used to be allowed to go into that room, but
now it's the government's room, I guess.
It's locked, and if you go in there, you're in,
big trouble.
You're in trouble with the government.
And God forbid that you split their splitter.
And so that's why when it came out that like the government, was listening in on everything with the NSA.
It's like Snowden, we all fucking suspected this.
It was weird to me because from my perspective, it was like, I already found out that from a friend years ago.
So if somehow Edward Snowden, if he is still alive, is watching this, you kind of threw your life away for jack shit. All of us knew that shit was happening.
Well, I guess not everyone knew.
Yeah. It just seems like a good dollop of cynicism would have led you to assume it.
Yeah.
Without even hearing about it from Senor Backbone.
Yup. Yeah, that's I almost accidentally just said something that would have revealed potentially who these people were. So we're
gonna stop talking about it.
I'm gonna zip my fucking mouth about it now. Yep.
Loose lips get cut off at a CIA black site.
Yeah, that's
so stop talking about it.
Yup.
Yikes.
It is funny though how the non-whistleblower just blabbed that shit to me.
And
on fucking Ventrilo.
To be fair, you went 20 fucking years without saying shit about it.
Yeah.
And now it's like it doesn't matter. It's all out.
Yeah.
But you're still not going to say.
For me, it's more like, well,
but you're still not going to
want any trouble.
You're not going to name no names.
No.
God damn.
No.
I want to go back to talking about shit. Okay, that seems safer.
Yep.
The poopy rather than the.
I mean, it does kind of look like someone maybe took a massive pooper on this entire.
Yeah, and maybe what I talked about earlier with someone shat in the fountain and it recirculated through the circulatory pipes.
Okay, you got to admit, if ancient Rome still existed, which wouldn't be ancient anymore, but they'd probably made, if they'd existed to this point, somebody would have made a fondue fountain of this size.
Oh my God!
That just constantly runs
it's just
and
blowing queso.
And they whip the shit out of somebody to make it keep running.
Blowing queso is my new term for diarrhea.
Oh, chucking queso from the rear.
Oh, it's nacho cheese no mo. But okay, you know what that reminded me of? That we need to watch when it becomes translated or whatever, is that anime where a Roman citizen gets teleported to modern day Japan.
Yeah, I think it's already translated. It's like out
want to watch
entirely
this
on
shit
the Netflix or something like that.
It's the concept for the show is that a Roman from the who's familiar with Roman bathhouses and whatnot from the Empire gets teleported to, I guess, a Japanese bathhouse, and he's seeing all the things like the bidet or whatever, and he's assuming that all of it is powered by
like slave power.
Yeah, hidden slaves. So like whenever like the toilet lid opens, he imagines like there's a slave pulling a rope behind the wall to make the toilet lid open. And they're like, this is just a flagrant use of slaves.
Like, holy shit, whoever
so
this
many
is must be so rich in slaves.
This is really weird. The person who came up with that original concept is a maniac.
Oh yeah, that person
that is a true
is a genius.
Yeah, true genius. So you want to stop this at 50%?
You know what? We'll stop it at a schmood fitty. A schmood fitty.
Schmood fitty is not what happened to whoever shattered this fountain.
No.
They took a rough 50. Rough 50 gallons.
50 inches, 50 gallons. I don't know why I said that. If you have a 50-inch dick, you better be a giraffe. That's
like there's that we tried to look this up a while back. That comic where Batman had a giant a long noodle-like dick, and then he put it into the Joker's nose and was messing with his brain with it.
What the
No, you got mad at me when I was trying to describe this to you, and it was hard to describe. So I was like, we're going to search for this because I think it's funny and disturbing. And then we searched for it, and the webpage that we found it on, immediately a bunch of like virus scan alerts started popping up. And you were super pissed off with good cause.
Because the virus is brain fucking my computer.
Yeah,
that's what you're saying.
It really is kind of a metaphor.
The virus is coming from within inside your brain.
Just to be clear, whether you've seen the image or not, don't go look it up. Apparently, it's not safe. It's a current.
Not safe for computers.
It's a fucking cursed image. Goddamn. Like seriously.
Yep. Oh yeah, Sniper Elite 5 is going to come out soon.
Oh yeah.
This time when we play that shit on the channel,
we're going to finish it on the
channel. We're not
going
to do it in co-op because, like,
it's harder to organize that shit.
Uko will drag the ass, and then I will become enraged with him.
Well, also just as it happens. I don't think the sniper games
make very good co-op games,
because what you want is to be able to see a bunch of slow motion testicle rupturing.
Although, like, the Nazi zombie army ones are supposed to be played co-op. That's like the idea behind it.
And yet I have played them in non-co-op, and so did Corwin. I haven't finished all of them, but I did play.
Uko played the most recent one and really
it was
enjoyed
quite excellent.
So
you fuck Hitler up too. It's cool.
I mean,
you do in all those games. But.
Look, anytime you get to, as you said, fuck Hitler up,
and you fuck up his
is a good time.
You fuck up his like giant flesh tank that looks like some shit out of Metal Gear. It's good stuff. Or not Metal Gear, Metal Slug. Both.
I thought you were going to be talking about Metal Gear or Metal Gear where they have like those giant flesh striders. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
That's one of the few things I know about Metal Gear is it appears as if they got like fleshy strider mechs.
Yeah, it is kind of what these tanks were. It was like instead of treads and like normal treads, it was all like gross undead like magic flesh. It's gross.
That's nasty.
Yeah, it's like a
what else Uko hasn't played? He hasn't played Wolfenstein: The Old Blood.
I need to play that.
Like those of you who've got like the Xbox Game Pass and looking for something to
play
make
Wolfenstein:
time
The Old
disappear
Blood.
With. Play Wolfenstein: The Old Blood. I think it might have been my favorite of the
Wolfenstein games.
Like Wolfenstein reboot games.
Also play Vampire Survivors. It's coming to the Game Pass soon.
Yeah, Vampire Survivors. I mean, if you have a PC, you could have already been playing it for like, $250 or whatever the fuck.
But now there's zero excuse.
Yes, zero.
And I was thinking about
excuse.
I was going to say this earlier in this video, that this was the game that was finally dragging us away from Vampire Survivors. With it being updated. But it's not like there's no similarity, because Vampire Survivors, it's really the most satisfying when you have a good build going and there's a huge amount of enemies and you're kind of sweeping them off the screen like the pressure washer.
You're not wrong about that.
Yeah, I think it reaches
I've been
a similar...
distracted by playing Cyberpunk 2077.
I will also be playing that soon.
Which is, it's pretty fun. Like, there's no glitches now, at least not that I've encountered. So I actually kind of like playing games with weird, non-game breaking glitches. Obviously, I don't like it when the game breaking glitches happen. That
nobody likes that.
Sucks.
That's no one's fetish.
But like with me, anytime I play a Bethesda game, for example, I somehow end up never having even a single glitch.
And so whenever one maybe does occur, like after you've like finished playing, you know, hours and hours and hours of it, and you know you're on your 9th playthrough or whatever, and then finally you see one in the wild, it's like, oh, that's interesting.
I mean, after we played Grand Theft Auto San Andreas the other day, that's a game, those definitive editions, I've had lots of glitches in them.
Oh, yeah, what happened right after
there was a thing that happened.
Yeah, because Corbin was taking over hoods.
Like, taking over hoods, because nobody wants to see that.
For hours.
For hours.
They'll watch this for hours.
And for some reason,
I will too.
Like suddenly, a car came like tumbling over the top of a hill, followed by a police bike. That then the car like slammed into. The police bike went fucking backflipping over my head and everything like that.
It was just one of the procedural car chases.
Yeah, it wasn't even a car chase. It was just a random thing that was happening.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was cinematic. Okay, we've cleaned the outer bowl. we have scrubbed the outer bowl.
Hi-oh!
And next time,
the center bowl.
We will be back and finish the purging of the dirt. That doesn't sound good, but we're gonna stop here. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that schmexy thumbs up button. Make sure you ring the bell to keep getting notified of delicious waffle content. Waffle Bros signing out.
And then jiggle it.